So you've heard of wedding registries, baby registries, and even housewarming registries. But how about a divorce registry? A few companies have popped up to help newly divorced singles put their lives back together. One called the Divorcist curates a list of products for divorcees. Another called Fresh Starts also gives recommendations for therapists, divorce lawyers, mortgage lenders, and style coaches. Wow. What do you make of this, Al?
This is kind of silly, but also I think it's really sad, Jeff, Tori, Sam, that we're in a place where if you have a relationship where you at one point loved somebody so much that you guys decided to commit your lives to each other, that didn't work, as a lot of relationships do, that it's so common that you just lose half of what you have in your life, especially halfway through your adulthood. You're not 18 where you can just start over and pick up. If you get divorced at 52, I mean, where do you go from there? So, yes, I want to make jokes about this, of course, but I think it's a sadder indictment on the whole setup that you can just financially destroy somebody because your relationship didn't work out. Like, somebody talk to me different.
Jeff, talk to him different. Or Tori, talk to him different. Go.
Me?
One of you go.
Okay. I'm sorry. I actually think, I'm sorry. I actually think, Al, I think this is actually a really, really smart idea. And you know what they say when you want to start a new industry, you find where there's a hole and you fill it with a new idea? This is where a ton of people could use a lot of help and could use a lot of financial stability, like Al said. And I think this could go on as being an actual new divorce industry. It's sad to say, but that's where we are when half the people are going through it.
I think resources, like you mentioned, Al, links to therapists and stuff is good. I don't know if I'd be like, here, Jeff, how would you feel if one of your favorite couples, they got divorced and then all of a sudden you were sent a registry? Like, hey, go buy me a new, I would love for you to buy me a new blender, toaster, crock pot, if you will.
No, even though the crock pot is underrated and it's a fantastic tool. I actually just used it yesterday. It's amazing. But I don't like this idea. I always joke around and hear about marriage is stupid, and I'm happily married. I love my wife. But, in essence, it is. You buy a $10,000 or whatever it is engagement ring, you should be putting that down on a house for the future. Then that's got to get divided up. The winners in divorce, which is 50% of America, are divorce lawyers.
Yep.
It's insane that you have to split up half your wealth. It's insane the way it starts. The engagement party, the wedding, you start your life in debt before you're even off the ground into a marriage. It's a little silly if you were living in a different planet and looking down. That seems crazy to me.
No, Jeff, other countries say that. Watch Divorce Corps. It's a great documentary, and you get to hear from different...
Dr. Drew made that, correct?
I think he was just featured in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but watch Divorce Corps. You see how all the other countries are like, wait, what? That's what happens? Yeah. So, yeah,
it keeps people that want to break up together because they're scared of that happening to them financially. So it's bad all around.
There you go.